So, are these any good? Have you got these? I checked that smoke out. Is that normal? We'll see. Right, so this week, after insulting the Parkside Mafia last week, I told you all that a saw was crap, and it was crap. This then has just come out this week. It's £20 for a charger, battery, and a drill. So, who knows how they make this thing? It's got to be a loss leader. In here, there's going to be 5 cells. You know, the box is going to be a few quid. You've got to ship it from whatever country it's made in. Who knows? So this is a 2 amp battery that comes with it, and here's the main feature, if you like. Bit of a plasticky drill. Interesting screws, as you'd expect. It's got 2 modes, so slow and crap. So what we'll do, we'll show you this then. So I'm going to do a few little tests, really simple ones. So don't forget the bit. It's got this bit you'll never use in your life. So that's in there. Let's just try it then on a few bits. So this is just the normal construction screw, and it's going in. So that's not bad, is it? It's working. It's going the right way as well. So we'll try it with a little drill bit, little wood drill bit. Obviously not made of wood. Going through. So good, but shaking and pretty slow. So I mentioned it's got a couple of modes, so let's try it a bit faster. It goes in, so what more could you want? If this is a little DIY drill, can't really knock it, can you, for holes that size? But if you want a bigger hole, let's see what happens. You can do that in slow. Nope, you can't. So can't even go through wood with a slightly bigger bit. So not fantastic. So we'll change the mode up, see if that does anything. Put it back into slow mode from crap mode. And it's going to go through, but it is going to bore you to death. You might get there next week. Still going. So if you've got a lot of time, if you're retired, you might want this drill. You know, you've got all day, every day. Just sit, put the timer on, get the newspaper out while you're waiting for it to go through. Because if you put it in crap mode, it's just going to stop, look. So, not great. Yeah. So, put it in retire mode and just sit back, grab a cup of tea, wait for it to get through. Now, we'll try something bigger then, just to show you how good this actually is. Top quality. A lot of people told me how wrong I was about a saw, and they've had their stuff for years, and they're fantastic. Now, what we'll do then is just try this bit here. Standard auger bit. See what happens. So, nothing special in this wood. I haven't planted a big metal thing behind this, anything like that. So, we're going through, which is good. Check that out. We are in slow mode. So, I've got my coffee there. Just waiting for this thing. Nearly there. And it went through. So, that is pretty good. So, again, if you've got all the time in the world, this is probably the drill for you. Not bad for 20 quid. You can make a big hole. Now, put it in a big mode. Big crap mode, and that happens. So basically just touches it and it stops. So not great. So if you want any sort of speed in your life, this is not for you. Look at that. Pretty useless. So what's the point in having 2 modes? Because that second one just doesn't really work on anything. And look at that smoke. So not great. If you want to start setting your smoke detectors off, put it in that crap mode, or put it in the take all day mode and go through this thing. So not great. This is out the box, and we're smoking already. So there you go. Look at that hole it's made. Brilliant. So obviously I was wrong. These cheap tools are just brilliant, aren't they? Look at how quick they go through stuff and how efficient they are. So if you're really quick at spotting sarcasm, you'll know what I'm on about. If not, you'll leave a comment at the bottom and you'll tell me I'm wrong. So anyway, gone through there. That's crap. This is what it should do. Look at that. Brilliant. Couldn't even spit my coffee out. It was that quick. So that's the, let's say the A game here. But let's go back to this silly drill. See what it does again. A little bit of a close-up from above. So again, in that crap mode, let's see how much smoke we can get out of this thing. See any yet? Here we go. We're starting to smoke. All I'm trying to do is turn it. So some people say, what do you expect? I would expect a drill to turn in a circle. certainly the thing that you've got in the end of it should turn. Now this one doesn't, which isn't great, but let's have a look at some other stuff. So Parkside have got a performance range, and I've bought a few of those in the past. Now here's one. So it is a 12 volt one, so somebody will probably mention differences in batteries and all the rest of it. But this is apparently a performance spinning machine. So you would expect a bit more out of this, wouldn't you? So let's give it a go and see if we can get through. And it went a little bit further, but that is pretty bad. That isn't great, is it? So not sure what sort of performance this is, and maybe Arnie didn't test these tools before he put his face to them. But before I get sued, I'll show you a few different brands as well. So not going through, I would expect more than that, even the performance ones. I think these were probably a 10 or more for a different colour and the word performance on there. These are supposed to be brushless as well, so I haven't stripped them down, but they do sound it. They sound a lot better. Definitely they wouldn't be saying they're brushless if they're not. So let's try this one then. So an Impact version of that performance. Same again, nothing special. I go in that hole that's already helped and it doesn't go anywhere. So already drilled a little bit and we've got nothing. So not sure what sort of performance we're talking about, but that isn't really what I'm after. And all I do is sit in a workshop and mess around with tools. So if someone was going to use this anywhere semi-professional, I think you'd probably not enjoy using these tools. So these are your two options in terms of drills. And again, that one on the right is a 20 volt. The one on the left is a 12 and it's brushless, but none of them can go through a piece of wood unless they're in very, very slow mode, which some people might enjoy, but others it's going to be very, very annoying. But for the price, if that's what you want, then that's what you can have. So put this in mode 2 and this is what it does. So just to show you, just to remind you, what's the point? So anyway, let's just get that out. Let's just admit defeat on these ones. We're not going anywhere with them. This one, to finish off the review, what can it do? What can't it do? So boom, you can do that. You can stop. I've shown you a few times now. That's it. So if you want a drill that can do maybe some screws, might be good at screwing something, but nothing else. So check this one out. This is a 12 volt. This is a Fane or a Fine or a whatever you want to call it. Just finished a repair on this one, and this one just eats straight through the thing. So smaller battery. It is a 12 volt battery, and that wasn't a problem. So certainly some of you may talk about the science of my review, talk about the battery sizes, the different amps. This is a 12 volt and that is a tiny little battery. I think it's a 2 amp, that one, or even a 1. I think it's a 2. But they are tiny and that just ate straight through that. So what more can you say? So let's have a look at something else. Let's give this Makita a go. So this is a brushless, couple of modes again, and check that out. So starting to regret what I said. Is it the Parkside or is it everything? But we know it's not because the Milwaukee went through it and so did the Fine, or the Fane. Straight through. Now that isn't good, is it? This is supposed to be brushless. And again, Makita, it's one of those big brands. But what do you reckon? Is it the battery? Somebody might say that. I've got one of the tiny ones on there. So let's whack a bigger one on there. And don't forget bat wraps. They do these pretty decent stickers for your batteries. Now whack this on here and let's give it a go with a bigger battery, just to save some comments, or at least comment on that. That'll be better. Here we go. So bit more speed, same hole even, and you can see we are going through. Yep, and then we stop. So it is better, but it's not much better. Doesn't get all the way through. So again here, what do you reckon? About halfway there. Maybe slightly more, but doesn't come out the other side. So again, if you want a drill that doesn't drill fully, then there you go. Grab a Makita. So what else have we got then? Must be something that can actually get through this. It isn't a Milwaukee. So what do you reckon? This is going to be embarrassing, isn't it, if it goes through? So we'll grab the mighty Ryobi off the shelf. Grab a battery. What's that? That's a 4 amp. Stick this in. Now, if I was a betting man, this is going to smash straight through it. Now, let's have a go. So doesn't quite go through. Doesn't really get that far. Got further than the Parkside in crap mode, and not as far as the Makita. But there you go. And this stinks. So that did something similar to the Parkside one. Overheated pretty quickly, overworked the thing. Just drilling a hole. So what do you reckon to DeWalt? So this isn't one of their brand new fancy ones or anything like that. It's quite an old one, but it is a brushless one. Now, this has recently had another repair to it as well. Grab this off the shelf. So let's give this one a go. Here we go. So it's going. It's not stopped yet. And all the way through. So that smashed it as well. So at the minute we've got DeWalt, we've got Milwaukee. That's it. Nothing else can drill a hole. So what about Einhell? So these things, I believe, are used a lot in Europe, mainland Europe, and in the UK. I think you can get them in Halfords and stuff like that. Not everywhere. So this, again, isn't great. Better than the Ryobi, but not as good as the Makita, I'd say. So in between both there. So not good again. So you want a drill that drills a hole. Why is that difficult? So standard drills, yeah, maybe you'll get them through, but auger bits, you know, I want to drill a bigger hole. So what do you reckon to the Pocket Rocket? What is this going to do? 4 volts. Is this going to be better than Parkside? Here we go. I don't know, I'd say it is. So in crap mode, it stopped as soon as it touched, whereas that did turn a bit. So what do you reckon to an older Milwaukee? So this is one of the ones with brushes in it. So let's grab a battery and see how this does. So we get this bit out. It's so far in there from that Pocket Rocket look. So let's get this in here. Give it a go. Right. So let's find a space. Running out of space now. There we go. And can't really argue with that. And that was in mode 2 as well. So straight through. No problem. So again, Milwaukee running the show, I think. DeWalt as well. Now, what do you think to an older Parkside? Is this a conspiracy that I'm finding here? So this is much heavier than the newer one I've got. And this is actually an Impact as well. You can see how wobbly that is. Look, it's like a kitchen mixer. But is that going to go through? Let's have a look. Check that out. So maybe everyone telling me that their Parksides are great, you've got older ones. So has something changed recently? Are the new ones made somewhere terrible? But certainly this beast got straight through. The performance didn't, but the standard older one did. Different battery, obviously, somebody might point out, but there you go. So old Parkside, yeah, maybe. New Parkside, no. What about an old Milwaukee Impact? There's another one. So one of these beasts with that fancy metal bit at the front. So let's have a go. Running out of tools now, to be honest. So here's a space. Let's see what that does. And smashes through by the looks of it. Doesn't want to stop. There we go. Looks like Peter Kane his biscuits. Dunk him again. Doesn't care. And that was in slow mode. Let's have a go. Fast mode. There we go, look. Doesn't have crap mode. That's weird, isn't it? So straight through. Not a problem. Slow and fast. Doesn't care. So that's that. There we go. Just about everything I can find to test it with. Don't think I've got any more. I'm sure I've got a DeWalt Impact somewhere. Find it another day. But this thing, what are you going to use it for? I wouldn't buy this again. Certainly bought it, ripped myself off. But the older ones, there's something different about them. So what is it? Who knows that? Now, don't worry about the science. Don't worry about the different battery sizes or anything like that. Just worry about the holes. So this is what you want. If you're wondering, always get yourself a nice Milwaukee. They work forever until they break. And when they break, they're bloody expensive. You have to buy a new one. So, as I say, don't worry about the science. Just worry about the holes. So, gone through. Some have not gone through. There's your answer. So, let us know what you think, why it happened, why it didn't happen. And then let me know why I'm wrong and Parkside's brilliant and my eyes and all senses are crap. But thank you for watching and drop it in the comments.